And now a News 5 original. University hospitals teaming up with the Cleveland Ballet. They're watching the dancers move to prevent injuries before they even happen. Our Jesse Schultz reports on a program that isn't offered anywhere else in the country.
The Cleveland Ballet is the only ballet company in the entire country to have in-house doctors and physical therapists. But here's the key. They're evaluating how the dancers move before they're hurt to predict and prevent injuries, taking one of the oldest art forms and propelling it into the future.
Ballet is very strenuous on the body. Our job as dancers is to appear effortless on stage,
making it look easy while pushing their bodies to the extreme.
As a dancer has to extend their leg all the way up, to their ears and hold it up there, and that's the very limitations of their hip. They have to be on point, which is the very limitations of their ankle. As dancers, they're expected to be performing at end ranges of their motion all the time.
Creating a fantasy on stage, but behind the curtains, the reality of a dancer's job isn't so glamorous. Marla Minado is just 17 years old.
I've sprained both of my ankles several times. I've dislocated both of my knees several times. It's been a lot.
Dancers do not have long careers because of injuries or lack of understanding of their bodies.
At 32, Lauren Stenroos is one of the oldest in the Cleveland Ballet. She's the exception.
I have had a few minor injuries. I consider myself very fortunate. My ankle gets jammed.
But while Marla and Lauren are at different points in their career, they have the same goal, extending it.
I'm trying to prevent injuries right now so I can last another 15 years.
Now, we want dancers to last until 40 and 45. 50, why not? Athletes can do it because they're given the tools.
The Pilates stuff is definitely good.
That's where university hospitals comes into play.
It's unique in that we're really treating the dancers as a whole picture.
Physical therapists, orthopedic surgeons on hand when the dancers need them and watching them when they don't.
How is their pelvis shifting? How is their back moving? Is their foot collapsing in as they're plie-ing? Are they able to transfer their weight over as they go to jump on one foot?
Finding points of weaknesses before they turn into problems. For Lauren, she's found out things about her body that she didn't know.
My foot, the bones would just be jammed together because functionally my hip was weak.
Turning the culture of dance on its head.
There was kind of a stigma to injury because if a dancer was injured, their understudy would step up. So there's this culture in dance of not wanting to talk about injuries, of hiding the injuries.
Raising the bar of what their bodies can do.
The science that we're doing with UH is giving us more elements to teach. Find a way of making the rotations even stronger, stable, maintaining. Why do 2 pirouettes when we can do 5?
And jumping into the future.
We are pioneers in this here in the United States. They're teaching us how to take care of future dancers.
The Cleveland Ballet is only in its 5th year, but they have dancers from all over the world. They're hopeful that this partnership will bring more dancers to Cleveland, knowing they'll be in a company that is fully backed by healthcare professionals. Jesse Schultz, News 5.